Hi, and thanks for choosing to watch this C-Logic video on adding campaign responses in Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011. In other C-Logic videos available on our YouTube channel, we looked at creating marketing lists and working with campaigns. That included sending emails and scheduling phone calls, so now we want to track the number of responses we get to our campaign. The trick with this is that how you log the response will often depend on the method of communication. So if an email has been sent, you may well receive a call out of the blue registering interest. Or if you are making telesales calls, you may want to register a response as you make that call. With CRM you can do it all, and I'll show you a few ways of achieving this. Let's say we've sent an email and somebody phones us to say they're interested in our products. We simply navigate to the relevant campaign, click Campaign Responses, and then Add New Campaign Response. And then, importantly, look up the name of the person calling us under Customer. If you know this was a campaign against leads, you would look up under Leads. Also, you would enter a response code and a subject and maybe some notes. I'll come back to the Receive from New Customer area later on. Once done, click Save and the ribbon becomes active, and there is a nice piece of functionality where you can convert a campaign response as you see fit. Because I have logged interest from an existing lead, I may want to convert that lead to an account or contact. This functionality is available against all saved campaign responses. You might also consider kicking off a workflow upon save of a response. Another way to do the same thing is to start from the lead record, i.e. the person who has phoned up. Because the email has been sent and completed as a closed activity, you can find the sent email, open it, and then promote it to a campaign response. The nice thing about this is it pre-populates the customer field for you and links it directly with the originating campaign activity, i.e. the email. Another way of logging a response is as you carry out an activity. Let's say as part of our campaign we have scheduled a follow-up qualification call and a user is now about to make that call to our lead by the name of Jim Smith. When we open up the call, we have the option to promote it to a response and then complete the call in the normal way. Looking back at our lead record for Jim Smith, note that campaign responses are saved as an open activity, as you may want to convert that response at a later date. If, however, you don't want to convert the response, you can also close it from here or from the button here. Another clever thing you can do is record details of new leads as part of a response. Let's say you have a campaign called Television Advert that is not targeted at any marketing lists, so anybody could phone in. You still want to know how many responses you get, so open your campaign, click Responses, and add a new response. Now fill in the response code and the subject, and now you can put in the details of your new customer. Under Details, you can also say how they contacted you, and the Outsource Vendor field is where you can flag which vendor is bringing you the new lead details if this applies to your business. When you click Save, you can now convert your new details to an actual lead for further qualification. One last thing to look at is that if you now go back to any campaign, you can see a list of all respondents against that campaign and also run a nice report on how your campaign is doing. So in summary, you can add a response directly to a campaign or promote any activity to a campaign response. Once you've created a response, you can convert it as you see fit to a lead, contact or account, or alternatively just close it. So that's pretty much it on campaign responses. You can always check the help files if you have any issues, but in the meantime, thanks for watching this C-Logic video.